Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today I'll share with you how to use masking and reverse masking to create this card. We're going to focus on the one with the Naturals collection. Let's get started. So the first step is to do a little reverse masking. I've gone ahead and with the new stamp set, Papillion Potpourri, it's a cute little butterfly stamp set that the larger images match the Elegant Butterfly Punch. With chocolate chip, I've gone ahead and stamped 2 images already. And again, to do reverse masking, what we want to do is punch out the image, and then we're going to use it as a stencil. So I'm going to grab some crumb cake. I decided to use a little lighter image here. And with the Stampin' Sponge, and I do like the sponges better than the daubers. You guys have probably never even seen me use a sponge, but for the reverse masking and for stenciling, I do like the sponges. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp that all around, just like you might a stencil. And then when you're done, look how pretty. Oh, it's just so elegant. Elegant butterfly. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do the second one. Okay, we'll get that all sponged up. And again, I'm just kind of pouncing it. Remember when like stenciling was super popular, and the trick to that is pouncing. Okay, so as dark as you want that stencil. Now, could that be any easier? And what a neat alternative effect for it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then to do a mask, what you do in this case is you actually punch out or die cut or trim out the image that you want. I found for masking that I like the thinner paper. This is notebook paper that I punched out. I've got a little removable adhesive on it. Using Dotto is the brand of that. I'm going to go ahead and mask off those images. Because what we can do now, and let's see here, I'm going to do a mixture of our 2 colors that we're using. Again, it's chocolate chip and crumb cake. And okay, so I've got these larger butterfly images, and now I can, stamp right on across it. To me, that's the trick, is you want to make sure that you do some stamping over. You grab another image, and let's use this. Go right over where we had it. So coolness. Nice big bold butterfly images. I've been challenging myself to try to mix up my color palette just a tad. You guys know me, my first inclination might be to use more of the pastels, but again, it's just, I'm just always so happy when I venture out of my comfort zone and try something different. Okay, so let's say that I don't want this guy to be covered up either, or I want to stamp behind him. I just move my little template or my mask, and then when I peel that off, he's behind it. Look how easy it is to create all of these fabulous backgrounds, you guys. Oh, it just makes me want to totally and completely do nothing but stamp. It's a good gig, I think. Oh my gosh. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got my masking and reverse masking done. So now it's a matter of assembling the card. Get my good old snail adhesive. And this Very Vanilla was cut at 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. Goodness, 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Look on the screen, that's where it's at. And I've got it layered on top of soft suede cardstock. This was cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/4, and then I used the scallop border trim for that. And we'll go ahead and get this layered onto our card base of crumb cake. It was cut at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, folded in half, and then I've used the corner rounder punch to round the corners. Look how cute. Oh, it's just beautiful on its own with that. but we're gonna add a little more. I've got the seam binding crumb cake ribbon, and I've gone ahead and played around with it. In order to get this squishy look to it, kind of this antiquing or whatever, you can just drag your nails across it. Again, I'm just kind of pulling it towards center, and I get this nice little cute crinkled look. And on this one, I want to go corner to corner, so I'm going to put just a little bit of snail adhesive in each corner. And I want it to be fairly loose and flowy. Okay, so I'm going to do something like that. Take my paper strips. I'm going to trim off the corners. Flop. And I have another new item from the catalog. This is the vintage faceted buttons. And a couple of the video tries I said fauceted, and I'm like, where did faucet come from? Oh my gosh. And I want to put those down, or put this little embellishment down with some mini glue dots. And I went ahead and threaded some linen thread through it, and I kept a big loop on it, and I double knotted it, meaning I, put the, put the thread through, made a big loop, like tying my shoelaces really big, and then I came back and made like a nice knot on that so that the bows are really super big. And you'll see why here in just a second. I'm going to pick up a couple of mini glue dots. Put that down here on towards the bottom. Definitely, if you were going to mail this, you'd want to, maybe put a little bubble wrap around this button, and it will take extra postage. Okay, but this is the look that I wanted to do. I wanted to have a real little flyaway type of thing here. Just a little different trick on how you can get this look. I've gone ahead and stamped and used the new framelits for the sentiment. It's from Itty Bitty Banners, and the framelit of Bitty Banners, I went ahead and stamped that in chocolate chip and on Very Vanilla. And the sentiment's gonna kind of reside about right in there. Oh my gosh, just love this card with the naturals. All of this could be, you can easily get all of the cardstock from the Naturals collection in the color collection. And you know what? I think I want another. I'll come in. I'm going to put another mini glue dot down here. So cute. Okay, so also what I've done is stamped. And actually, I need to trim these up a little bit. But I've got 2 butterflies stamped, ready to go. And what I want to do here is I still want to do some of my reverse masking technique. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. And where's my crumb cake? And my dauber. Or not my dauber. See, I'm so used to daubers. My sponges, and get that up in there. Okay, too cute. That'll get the color right where you want it. And you could come in and do that with a lot of different colors and really make that super duper pretty. Going to go and do the same thing on this one, only this one, I'm going to, you can just sponge it right on top of it, because we're going to take our butterfly punch and punch that out. Oops, let me get that cut up. Got to be able to get in here to the right angle. And we'll line it up. And punch. Same thing on this one. We'll line it up. And punch. Oh my gosh. More mini glue dots. You can just do so much with these mini glue dots. Nice and little and clear, but they're strong. Okay, I'm gonna have him, let's have him flying about right in there. Oh my gosh, love this card. Wonder who I'm gonna send it to. Somebody that I'm thinking, obviously. And let's put this one right in here. And there you have it. So you can see how easy it is to do masking and reverse masking to get a really cool effect of a unique background design of your choice. Hope you enjoy the card and hope you enjoyed making it. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.